This is just me thinking out loud. In 2023, I was fired from a job for a little over 16 years. Over some dumb shit. And I wasn't able to defend myself. They just screwed me over. Didn't care that I made their company lots and lots of money. But anyway, so I lose my job. I went through my money and savings pretty quick with Airbnbs and things like that. Ended up having a heart attack. Someone called me and got me real upset in the morning. And I guess that's when heart attacks happen a lot, is in the morning. And sure enough, had a full-blown heart attack. I tried to drive myself to the hospital, but I only made it to a firehouse. And then I find myself in the hospital. And they saved my life with stents. And then that was in August. And then August 13th. And then August 31st, I had a major car accident. And then shortly after that, another car accident. Neither were my fault. And then while I was waiting for my vehicle to be repaired, I was using one of those scooter things. Then I had another accident, which just skint me up. It's just, but I'm like, gee whiz, what is going on here? Am I supposed to die? What the hell? I'm not a cat, for God's sakes, I don't have 9 lives. And then I end up again in the hospital. Then they say I have something wrong with an artery in my brain, in the M2 branch or something like that. And they want to do all this stuff, and I said no. I walked out. Not just like that, because they don't just let you walk out. But I told them, get the paperwork ready, I'll sign whatever. Because they said I can die or have a stroke. And I said, well, the stuff that I've been through, and I couldn't get work, I couldn't get any help. And you can't just work 16 years, actually more than 16 years, but you can't just work all your life basically and then just come to a halt. I couldn't deal with it, So I kept trying to get a job, but I have disabilities now. I can't walk right. I have headaches. I get vertigo. And just recently, here in this year, I had a quadruple bypass surgery just recently. I made it through that. My heart attack, my sister said that you'd probably be better off dead, because she saw how weak and how screwed up I am now. I used to be able to help people. I used to have money to help people. I used to have feet and arms and legs and a head, a mind to be able to do things to help people. And now I'm just like, why am I alive? Does it make sense? Why doesn't someone else survive? Why doesn't some mother or sister or brother or whatever, why doesn't God just let me go and save them? Like if they get in an accident and something happens to them that causes a fatality, why am I still here? What's the purpose? That those people are younger, Even children, why wouldn't God spare those children and just let me go? You know, what the hell's the purpose of my life? You know, you know what I mean? I don't know. And then, you know, my brother is upset because of one of the last person I hired is caused a lot of trouble for him and for me and her husband and all kinds of people. Her brother even caused a lot of problems. But I was just trying to help her, just like I tried to help everybody else I hired. I tried to help people that I thought that were redeemable. Some of these people, you know, come from the streets. Some people came out of prison or whatever. I believed that I should give people a second chance. I thought that was what God wanted me to do. And I'd hire different races and stuff, which that company now just hires white people. But I like to have a diverse people because it helps with communication with other races, and not just races, but languages and such. But anyway, enough of that crap. But my thing is, you know, when I was in the hospital before that surgery, I was really considering just not having it. You know, not because I was afraid, but because I thought, well, maybe this is God telling me. Maybe I should just, you know, throw in my chips now and just take my chances. And, you know, if I die, I die. If I live, I live. You know, I still have that thing in my brain that they want to check. They want to do more imaging on. And I said no. You know, and then of course I had a heart catheterization, and they told my family that, hey, I have to have triple bypass and that I have diabetes now and all kinds of stuff. And, you know, and like I say, I don't understand why I made a bad mistake, I guess. I should have just said no and just walk until I die of either this thing in my brain, the artery in my brain, or the clogged arteries in my heart, you know, because I'm a burden to people. I'm not of any use. Like I don't know how to explain it. You just, when you worked and you helped people and you interacted with people and customers and all of that, and that was your life, and then all of a sudden you're just stuck. You're stuck with a broken body. You have a mind that wants to do things. You have a mind that has a lot of knowledge, a lot of understanding, wisdom, whatever, from life, but yet you can't do nothing because your body's all screwed up. And it just seems like a waste, you know. I mean, that's just the way I look at it, you know. I don't understand. I wish God would help me understand why I'm still here, because I'm spinning my wheels right now. I can't help people. I don't have finances coming in. I don't have a job. I can't get a job. I try to get a job. I can't get disability. I tried that. My sister told me to do the disability thing. So I tried that, and I've already went through twice already, being denied. And so I don't know. I just don't. I just feel like a waste. That's all. I just don't understand why God has like allowed me to just snap back, even though I had so many problems and so many things, like a cat, like like 9 lives like a cat. It seems like, you know, and I'm still here. I'm breathing. I still have the breath of God in me. I still have life in my flesh from the blood that circulates through my body. But what is my purpose? What am I supposed to do? And don't think this is something I'm just asking right now. I've been asking this ever since I survived all this stuff, especially this heart surgery thing, because that was a major, quadruple bypass is a major thing. It's not a, I didn't realize it was so much. I didn't think I was going to survive off that ventilator thing. They had me on 100% oxygen and had problems, and I couldn't poop. I couldn't breathe on my own. I didn't have no chest pain or none of that. It's just I could not breathe. My lungs wouldn't work, and I had to keep working and doing breathing treatments and stuff, and coughing this nasty stuff out like blood clots. It appeared to be, I don't know what the hell it was. But they were happy that I was spitting that up, because they said you got to get all of that out because you're going to get pneumonia, which I guess I never did because they never gave me medicine for it. But they made me do these breathing treatments and all this stuff that'd make me cough and hack. And it hurt like hell because, they cut your sternum in two with a damn saw. So I was in pain, and I started refusing the pain medicine after I don't know how many days, 2 or 3 days. I told them I don't want to take that stuff no more. All I want to do is sleep and do nothing. And they go, well, you need to rest. And I go, no, I don't. I need to figure out how I'm going to make it in this world. I need to figure out what God wants me to do. But I made it through that tough time. That was the scariest thing I ever went through. I went through the rollover crash. I went through all kinds of stuff. What do you call it? A traumatic brain injury. All kinds of weird little stuff here and there. Well, I call it little because I lived through it. But this heart surgery took a lot out of me, and changed some of my thinking too, and I don't know if it's for the good, but God knows my heart. I want to help people. I want to be a productive member of society. I want to do what I was doing before, but I can't get in the door. I can't get people. They see how I walk and they go, you walk like that? Or they'll say, oh, is that how you breathe? Or do you have disabilities? And of course I do, but I don't tell them that, because otherwise you're not going to get a job for real. You just put a nail in your coffin, basically, if you tell them you got a disability, And my doctors were trying to help me get the disability thing too. My personal doctors, not the disability doctor people, but they were even trying. They go, well, you can't do this, you can't. And I don't like to hear the word can't. I'm gonna do it, and I've already done a few things, and I screwed up, and then I had to deal with the surgeon and other doctors because I did things I wasn't supposed to do, but because I'm stubborn a little bit. But I just feel like, I'm a man. I need to do things. I can't be a baby and just sit in a crib, basically, in a chair. I can't do it. But anyway, that's enough of my stupid madness. But I sure wish I could help people. That was what I really loved enjoying, seeing people smile, seeing people feel relief when I'd help them out. I don't know. I speak too much.